you know what I mean, cost restrictions, stuff like that will change week to week, but we stay on this map for the cup. So that's something to just keep in mind if you're wanting to play in the next rounds. Here we go. We've got, once again, Halloween Lucio paired with Grifford for an Axe Buddy versus the 2P Elias Slime team. And we have a Naya, our first Naya sighting in this cost limited. And Naya, a very good cost limited support unit. Now, she's going to be a lot better against mages if you can like work her reflect in. But no mages on the other team. It's just strike damage with 2P and Bridal Elia. Grifford, 1300 HP. Grifford's a hard man to take down. This is unlucky for him, I think. He's going to go with his limit break right here. So he's looking to put out a whole bunch of damage to start this fight. It's not a whole bunch of damage. 2P just kind of shrugs that off. And now, instead of getting his buffs online, he's just out of AP immediately. I don't think that's ideal for Grifford. Halloween Lucio, though, going to look to carry the team. Naya already dead. This is a terrible start for Maverick's team. Lucio's going to go forward vacuum slash. That's big damage, so the comeback could be on. 2P jumps right in there with her phasal slash, and now there's Grifford out of AP. 429 damage with an auto attack is fine. It's respectable, whatever, but that's not what you're looking for. Slime's going to hustle dance. 2P, 41 AP in her pool. She's dancing. She got those quick feet, man. She's jumping one way, she's jumping the other. Grifford takes some damage. It is a dodge from Halloween Lucio and another dodge from Halloween Lucio, who now finds himself in a 3v1. He's going to try and do something about that, though. He pops Elias Courage, so it's no longer a 3v1. Note that her hate just dropped. She just de-aggroed right there. Will that matter? Like, will he now go for 2P or Slime instead of her? Or does he have an AoE that can catch all three of them? He's going to vacuum slash. So Slime being next to Elia will draw him over there, and he's able to pop Elias Courage. Okay. 2P's turn, guaranteed hit buff. She did something. I don't know what that was. Okay, ability change protected shell buff for Elia. I missed what 2P did. Let's see what Lucio does next. Did she take his guaranteed hit off? Maybe, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, she dodges his next attack and then she punches him and he shields it. Okay, Elia's turn now. She's going to go momentum. Give herself that hasten reaction block rate. Some people are starting to turn into crystals and permanently lose bravery. 2P punches Lucio. He shields it again. He's got that 7,500 HP shield. He hits her for 3,500. Another person drops off the map. There's Dancing Flower Blessing, AoE resist up, Courage reapplied to Elia. Crucially, 2P out of AP. She's going to punch Lucio. And like I'm telling you, this was a 3v1 for Lucio. I would say right now, he's got the advantage. Okay, he is out of AP. He hits 2P for 1,500. Remember, Elia procced her de-aggro earlier, and that has kept her alive. And it's allowed her to rehaste herself. It's allowed her to get her courage back on, and it's allowed her to kind of stay in this fight. There's barrier field. We're out of AP all over the place. 31 AP for Lucio, though. Vacuum slash, that could do it. It's 2P down. Elias courage popped again. So she's still at 1 HP, where she spent most of this fight. She's got 6 turns left. She's got haste. She'll get 2 more turns in. She can't do anything. She just has to pass. Lucio's up next. Lucio, Executor. You got this giant guillotine-sized execution axe in your hand. You've got elemental advantage against a 1 HP Bridal Elia target. It's about to be the Red Wedding, 2258. The bride goes down. Maverick picks up the win. G to the G. And we move on. Friday Night Fights used to catch around like 80 to 90 viewers. We're sitting at 183. Now, they're all just chat bots, and I know that, but I appreciate all you chat bots. They're not really. I don't know how to bot. I wouldn't do it anyway. It's lame. But I also don't know how. Just, you know. Here we go. It's Summer Catone. It's Mashari. It's the mage team of Destiny right here. Mashari going to go ahead and do her Calamity Strong Guard, nullify most debuffs and status effects and all that stuff in the game. It's not debuffs. She's nullifying status effects. Anyway, Catone straight in there. Look, this Catone does not mess around. She comes to fight. She goes in there, and then she's going to catch a Quicken. Now, watch the timing here. This is the thing that this team does really, really well. You're going to get Bursting Light from Catone immediately into, oh, actually she does catch the attack from Salir, but there's the Quicken. It's right after Catone already gets 1 turn off. So she essentially gets to double hit the enemy team, and she kills the Salir with that. We got to see a Salir, which was cool. I guess I didn't mention that in all of the excitement. And then there's the Calamity Strong Guard right there. So she does get her shield rebuffed, which will help keep her alive. That max HP buff just is refreshed, and it's Summer Catone versus 3. Dispel Slam comes out. She tanks that pretty effectively, but remember, she had her one-hit shield from Mashari for that. Grifford's attack still only did 754 damage. This is the Katone 1v3 beatdown. There's another quicken for her. I think it was her turn next anyway, so that timing kind of sucks. But she's got a chance to do some more killing if Halloween Lucio doesn't kill her first. He goes for the backline. He goes for the Phoebe. It does okay damage, but Phoebe shields that with Mashari's help. Hallowed Ray, 3,000 damage even on the Lucio. Bursting Light at the Grifford, 7625. And hold your phones, everybody. It's gonna be the Katone team winning again. Unavoidable pain for 1935. Let's flip the camera so we can, well, the other way, so we can watch this devastation. Mortal Draw is gonna keep Phoebe from getting that quicken off, but Mashari's Hallowed Ray is a guaranteed hit. Out Mashari goes with Monk Revive. Why not, Mashari? Use Monk Revive. We haven't seen that literally ever in Friday Night Fights. Might as well just do it instead of just winning the fight. Phoebe dies again. Mashari, you gonna do it again? How many uses does that skill have? No one knows, because no one's ever seen it. She can do it again. It lands. Why not? Let's double Monk Revive. Katone's just gonna buff herself. Okay, Lucio, what you got next? Or no, it's Summer Katone's turn. There's Unavoidable Pain for 1900 damage. Okay, Sealing Cleave, counterattack right there. Mashari, hey, you gonna heal? You gonna actually just go for the win? Just, Mashari, are you toying with Lucio right now? Pull the Hallowed Ray out of your sleeve and put a bow on this fight. She's chill. She's like, nah, I'm just saving up for this Hallowed Ray right here. Don't rush me. I'm a princess. She takes Lucio down, and Sand Rooster, aka Get Clucked, and his Katone Mashari Phoebe team has made it to the losers bracket finals. All right, exciting match coming up right here. We're loading in. And it is going to be the Ice team. Now, we see a very, very tricky thing here from the Ice team. It's Fryevia, it's A2, and it's Zazan. Not Zazan the Unkillable. Regular old Water Zazan. He is one of the cheapest units in the game. In fact, he's tied with Slime for being the cheapest unit in the game. There's a little bit of damage from Katone to lead things off. Again, she does have elemental advantage against both ice units right here. She hits A2 early. This is Fryevia's limit break. It's very, very important, by the way, that Fryevia casts this limit break. More on Zazan here in a minute, but watch all these buffs. AP cuts down, healing power up, haste, the other effect. She gets a ton of benefit these days from getting that limit break cast, and so you love to see it. Dragon's Blood right there. Charm, Stop, Berserk nullified from Zazan. There's the Quicken on to the Katone. We've seen this combo already just in the last match. She moves forward. We're going to get the limit break. Katone's special beach attack right here. She gets her floaties out and does... Okay, 0 damage to Fryevia. Wait a second. Fryevia says, look, I got 16,337 HP and 100% magic resist or 100 spirit. Either way, you don't have penetration. You cannot hurt me. I will never die. I don't think this Fryevia is capable of dying in this fight. Like, my prediction at this point is Fryevia wins. I think it's just unavoidable. Like, Summer Katone's run has been so great, and then Fryevia just decided no. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it comes down to turns or something weird like that. Katone has 47 AP. She's going to fire. Okay, she brings out a slashing attack. There we go. Katone does reach into her bag of tricks and say, hold up, I'm running my Spellblade sub, or I think it's a Spellblade sub for her. Either way, she does have a sub job that gives her access to slashing attacks. Again, it's Summer Katone. Who knows? Her magic attacks are doing 0 damage. Like, actually the number 0 to Fryevia. What's Zazan going to do? Zazan's going to run forward. He's going to go with Snipe Dagger. He takes the Phoebe out. So Zazan bringing 3,800 damage. Didn't see him having that much DPS in his kit. A2 still has 51 AP and 2 targets to choose from. With the Phoebe down, that's going to hurt. Scrapper attack right there. Does a little bit of... Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Wait, Phoebe's not dead. We've got Super Reviver Monk Mashari Horn in this fight. What is this? Like, I've watched a lot of War of the Visions PvP, guys. A lot. Like, I mean, actually, like, a very large number. It's a lot. I've never seen the things that I've seen in the last 2 matches. Like, you got Mashari Horn out here running around like she's a monk from Final Fantasy Tactics, reviving people at 100% clip. right? She hasn't missed that, by the way. She's hit it every time. And Phoebe keeps just getting blasted, and Macherie keeps just bringing her back. You have Summer Catone running around, doing a bajillion damage to everybody except Fryevia and hard carrying these fights. I do think it's finally over though. Radiant Twin Strike, this is Macherie's recently buffed Limit Break, and by recently I mean like a year ago. It does magic damage now instead of physical damage. That, believe it or not, that used to be a physical damage attack for like the first 2.5 years of this game. Here's A2. A2, 11,000 HP, Macherie, 0 HP. A2 won that trade. Okay, there's unavoidable pain. Zazan is still alive. He only has 9 AP, so he's gonna have to look to Buddy, oh, he brings out the summon. The defense and spirit debuff right there to Catone. A2 gonna have to look to auto attack or buff. It's gonna be the 1100 damage auto attack. Fryevia with 55 AP. Now, let's see some Fryevia AI shenanigans. No, she has everything turned off. Okay. Interesting. A lot of times in these scenarios, Fryevia will turn into kind of a support if you have like heals ready for her, and like maybe be healing Zazan. Either way, Catone goes down. You still get to see the follow-up here right there from A2, but Catone does go down, and the swimsuit Catone Macherie team that stole all of our hearts does indeed fall to the unkillable Fryevia. I had no idea. Like, what a confused looking character. What a confused looking character. He's got like the biggest arms in Leonis, right? You have like King Elda who wields this giant spear. Nah, dude. You're like low cost support is bringing the guns out. Anyway, here we go. We get to see Team Guns, aka Valade. It's ice on ice. Now, the Winter Ravis, she was very good earlier today when we got to see her for a little bit. She's going to be up against Grifford in A2. Grifford, the last time we saw this exact matchup earlier. In fact, we caught the end of it though. When we caught the end of it, Grifford was suffering from frostbite. He caught a frostbite in the match, and we just watched him have to just auto attack, and he couldn't ever be effective. Meanwhile, the A2 and Winter Ravis were just tearing everybody to pieces. I believe we have a bow tie on the slime here for Meraxis, because notice Grifford's movement to try to go to the far left side of the map, and how slime only move for 2 spaces. Here's Winter Ravis's Limit Break, Holy Knight Hijinks. He's going to bring out a gigantic snowball, cut it in half, and do 4,700 damage, and put that frostbite onto A2. This will be, unless A2 gets this frostbite removed, she has 25 AP here. She's going to do Destructive Spiral, which will take her down to 8, but she will now not have AP again as long as she has that frostbite online, which means she's not going to be able to hit over this wall, which means she's just going to have to buff, and even then it'll still go away. It might not matter though, because Grifford just comes in with the hammer and takes Winter Ravis and A2 straight out of this fight. Slime does exist, and Slime gives himself re-raise, but this 2 movement Slime, although that's cute and clever in a lot of ways, was unable to get in range to like help A2 or his downed ally. Speaking of A2, she's going to bust out her Limit Break right here. Decent damage with a slow on both characters, and I don't know, it's hard to tell what status effect is overriding another one. Like, he's immobilized. I think he's also slowed. Grifford's not having a great time. Either way, A2 trying to take re-control of this fight. There's Kurata onto the A2 on the other team. Zuvarius is A2, who's still just, again, she's gonna have to just wait for that frostbite to wear off. A2 for Meraxis needs to catch a heal. She goes with Rind and Min. She's going to heal her. Nope, does not heal herself right there. It's going to be Slime healing her. 10,000 HP heal from Slime. Oh my goodness. But Valade is just out here keeping his friends alive. Okay, there's Vitalizer Blizzara, or Bar Blizzara right there. A2, 5 AP, Survival Shield activated. She gets her re-raise back online. She has the break, she has the buffs, and it's other A2's turn, who's going to run next to Grifford and do nothing, and now she's just slowed. At least her frostbite has run out. Oh, Slime. Slime, you didn't, did you? Slime went for the raise. He ran over, and he said, I'm going to bring you back to life, friend. And then, snap. Thanos snapped her right out of there. Winter Ravis is off the map. This raise will hit no one. He zings nothing. Okay, 27 AP on this A2. She steps forward. She's going to look for Destructive Spiral, decent damage across the team. But again, you do have Valade there to heal him up. Holy Knight Triad from Slime does a little bit more damage. And here's Valade. He's like, hey, look, I'm having a good time. I got big arms and I got big heals and I have a staff that enhances my healing. There's Curata, 78-92, onto the Grifford. A2's turn next. She's still out of AP and apparently doesn't have any TP moves left in her kit. There is the Barrier Break right there from A2. Sleep Reaver comes out next, 6,400 damage. She does not fall asleep. And it's, guess what? It's Big Guns McGee's turn again right here. He's gonna invite himself to despair. Don't be sad, sir. Your team is winning. Okay, A2 auto attack on Slime. Meanwhile, Meraxis' A2 auto attack on Grifford. Okay, Barrier Break Ceiling on Grifford again. There's Hustle Dance. I mean, look, this A2 is staying alive, but she doesn't have the turns or the damage to cut through Zuvarius' Ice Team. Grifford is going to bring a ton of pain right there, take her to about half HP. What is Valade going to do? He kind of doesn't have much to do. He's like, I'm just going to Ice Vitalize again. Why not? Give my team some Protect. You know, that's been kind of cool. And then A2. A2 for Zuvarius, looking for Slime. Rind and Mend actually double kills him, hits both. It's a double kill, but there's re-raise on both units. So Slime will come back to life, A2 will come back to life. It's looking pretty one-sided though. The agility and accuracy buff is nice, but with only 4 AP, she's going to be relegated just slapping Grifford for 1,200 damage. Okay. Scorch, we get to see the Scorch come out. You'd think it'd be really effective against ice units, but it is just Slime. A2 does proc a reflex, so Grifford's attack is dodged, which buys A2 enough time to do one more attack. She needs a triple kill. She does not find it. She didn't, it was impossible. She does proc her healing. I mean, okay, wait, there's a world where one of them, if A2 or Grifford dies and Valade does not heal somebody, Meraxis could find a very strange win. But there's the heal. A2, 7 AP, she can't do it. Grifford's going to get a turn. This got kind of dangerous there for a second at the end, because if the Slime and the A2, and they end it with a summon, which is, I mean, that summon earlier would have been really clutch, but time's just going to run out. And with time running out, you're going to get the Zuvarius win, which means we go to the actual sudden death final match right here. We are live. It is, Etra. Okay, wait a second. Etra is here. We might have ourselves a brand new cover unit. If Etra does indeed win this whole tournament and get first place, Yerma is gone, and our cover unit is Ketone Etra. Anyway, A2 does her buff and moves forward. It's Shalza Etra 2P, so it's Earth Strike with a Shalza support. You just love to see it. Meanwhile, you have Grifford, A2, and Valade again. So Valade and his lady friends come out. He's got one on both arms, and he could honestly still carry a lot more if he needed to. There's Shalza passing out the courage and giving herself hate down. Etra does DeChow beans. Yeah, she ate some DeChow beans right there. If you've never seen that before on Etra, it's probably because you've never seen Etra in a fight before, which makes you just like all of us. Now, that is a crucial buff right there from Valade. Valade can AoE buff accuracy. If this is a quasi-evade Earth Strike team, which I imagine it kind of is, that accuracy buff is going to be really important. A2, 68 AP. She's going to go Destructive Spiral, hits Etra for 5,700 damage. Etra lives and procs her damage up. 2P jumps in with her Phasal Jump, I think is what that was called, and she's blocking the doorway. Grifford's going to skip the door anyway and just hit Etra for enough damage to kill her, and Etra is down. Okay, it's Valade's turn next. He's going to pull out the Curata, and the Ice Team is full health. Shalza, what are you going to do? You've got a dead Etra. That's something to consider. A2 up next. She's got 51 AP. Scrapper Slash. Going to take the Protect off. Barrier removal right there. Raise on Etra. Etra's back. Etra's full life. She's back in the fight. I really just want to see Etra do some damage. There's the Vitalizer Barblazara. Good luck saying that, myself and anyone else who tries to. Who wrote that? Anyway, here's Phasal Smash again from 2P. So she's jumping in there. She's trying to really mix it up. Etra dodges. Okay, it is a quasi-evade. Etra gets the dodge off. She's got 69 AP. Fist of Frenzy. Wait, she lands Confuse and Berserk on the A2, and it's A2's turn. What is A2 gonna do? She's confused. She's Berserk. Unfortunately for Etra, she walks forward and slaps her in the face. That is massively unlucky. Okay, there's Phasal Smash again, though. Valade is down. He can't push himself off that floor, even with those huge arms. And now it's Grifford. Grifford, you better kill Etra. She's a massive threat. He's gonna go for both of them. They both dodge it. Wait a second, guys. Is this her time? It's A2. She's still berserk. She hits Grifford. Grifford pops, has a shield, tapped once. There's again, Fist of Frenzies again. A2's dead. Etra beats A2. Confirmed. Etra, Etra's higher on the tier list than A2 is. Who knew? It's Charles' turn next. She's going to walk forward. Beachside Rejuvenation. It's a TMR heal coming out right there. And now it's 2P's turn. 31 AP. She's got 2 ice units in her sight. She says, look, we're both from the same game, but I'm going to take you out with this kick. A2 goes down, and one reincarnation unit, or not one near unit, takes out the other unit. Anyway, Grifford hits Etra again. Etra's still alive. He gets punished for hitting Etra, and it's Charles' turn. Charles, what are you gonna do? You got lots of options. Etra, win this thing. You only have 9 AP. Punch, 904. Counter, AoE resist buff. It doesn't matter. Here comes Curative Para. Etra's full HP. Grifford, 8 AP. You need a triple kill. You get no damage. It's 2P's turn. Punch him. Set up the kill for Etra. Let her do it. Let Etra get the kill. Shalza, do not cast damage. Let Etra finish this thing off. Come on. We've got to finish this in style. Rite of Safe Passage. There it is. We get to get Protect on everybody. Etra, 28 AP. Bring it home. Arm break. No, she can't do it. She doesn't have the damage. 2P, go ahead and just end it. 1554. There it is. Grifford goes down. And in the very first Friday Night Fights of 2024, you have a deep run from Yerma. You have a deep run from Summer Catone, and you have go to the bench at the last second Etra team that wins it. And not only did Etra win, Etra's status effect punch just took took A2 out of the fight. She said, you're confused, you're berserked, you're done, you're done. She took her out of the fight. Etra wins, and Miraxis, GG. You are the first Friday Night Fights winner of 2024, and you will receive first place points in the Zalt Cup for this week. So if you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, thank you for watching. If you would like to play in a Friday Night Fights in the future, these are going to be about every single Friday. Join my Discord, link in the description of this video. Make sure to tag yourself as a tournament player. We'll have the sign up links live about the weekend or the beginning of every week. The rules will be posted in the Discord as well. A map, cost limit, all those things. And join this. This is really fun. We had a very, very successful tournament tonight. It went so smooth. We got to see so many units that we have not seen in PvP in a really long time. Somebody at the beginning of the stream was talking about how cost limited makes it more boring. Tell that to Summer Catone. Tell that to Etra. Tell that to Yerma. Tell that to everyone. This was awesome. It was one of the best tournaments ever. Thank y'all for being a part of it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. Okay, that was just the ending.